Hey YouTube, this is Orion making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. This is just another video I'm making on a few pouches I've been making up. These are oilskin bushcrafting or tinder pouches that I'm making up. I bought this oilskin off eBay. I got a bolt of this. I think it was a meter long and 1.2 meters wide. Off the top of my head, it cost me about $22. Wasn't very expensive. I had in mind that I was going to make a haversack out of it because I looked at the Pathfinder haversack, oilskin haversack, and they were like $140, which I thought was quite expensive for an oilskin pouch. I didn't end up making a haversack because it just didn't work out for me. So I thought, well, I'm going to repurpose it. And I saw Mark Bailey had a tutorial on how to make up these little pouches, but he was making them out of leather. Well, I thought, well, why not make them out of oilskin? Because it's a fine material to make it. It's just canvas or cotton soaked in oil. And I just use paracord. I understand that you probably should use leather, but the paracord, I've got plenty of it on hand. I will be getting in some round leather. I may swap it over, but at the moment the paracord seems to work really well. And I make up these little leather toggles, which are basically just little pieces of leather. You just contact cement them together and punch two holes in them. This is not a tutorial. There are plenty of tutorials on how to make these. They're just basically a round pattern. You cut a round out. Inside you put another round circle, and then you punch holes all the way around. I think these ones are 3 centimeters apart all the way around. Then you use a leather punch. I just punched holes in just so you can feed the drawstring all the way around. Weave your string all the way through, put your toggle on, it's done. Takes about 15 minutes to make up. Super easy to make. As you can see, I have 5 of them here. I'm not going to make up any more. I've got plenty more here to do if I need them, but 5 of them are enough to make up. Now, as you can see, when it's opened up, it has a fair bit of capacity. That's my Ovaltine. Got a little bit of grease on me from the oil. Makes it a little bit problematic. Holds 3 of my olive meads strikers. So you get a bit of a gauge as to how big that is. And it disappears in there. So you've got plenty of room in there for that, plus a fair bit of tinder, or you could put whatever, like you could probably put some couple of flints wrapped up in denim so that they won't cut through. You could put some jute in there, whatever, But the main idea, these are tinder pouches, so to keep your tinder dry, because of the oilskin makes water just basically skate off them. But I thought that'd be just an interesting little video just to show you what I've been doing in the lockdown. I've made up a heap of them. Yeah, don't buy them off eBay. Buy a bolt of this because it costs you $20, and then you make a whole heap of them. Buy a little bag of scrap of leather. Probably costs you, another $10 for the bag of scrap. I actually been buying from Spotlight. You can buy scrap leather for $6. So you buy a bag of scrap for $6 and a bolt of oilskin from eBay, and like for $26, $30 at maximum. And you could probably make 15 of these. And if you got a bit of paracord on hand, you could make 15 or 20 of them maybe. I don't know how many you're going to get out of that 1 meter of them, but you can make bigger ones, smaller ones, however size. These are about the right size for me. And I actually just used a big bowl, to mark it out with a pencil, and then a smaller bowl to mark the inner circle. So it's just a outer circle, inner circle, mark out the holes, punch the holes, put the string feed it all the way through, add the toggle, just work out how much string you need, and then, or leather lace, whatever you're going to use, and feed it on, and away you go. And these are excellent. They're really handy little bits of gear, because everyone needs these little bags if you're getting into this sort of thing, and they work out really well. But anyway, I thought I'd show you just a little pouch that I'm making up these days. Really easy to make, and I won't link the oilskin because I did notice on eBay at the moment that this was not being listed anymore. So, but there will be oilskin. Just punch in the search bar for oilskin, or oil impregnated canvas. But yeah, I put oilskin cloth, and this is what comes up, and it's just canvas that's got oil rubbed into it, and you can feel it on your hands. It's a bit of an oily residue on it, and it makes it basically water resistant. I won't say it's waterproof, but it is water resistant. The only thing you will find, stuff you store in it will get that oil on it. So if you're putting things in there that you don't want that oil on it, put them in a little baggie first before you put them in there, a little plastic bag. But that's all I do. So if I put something in there I don't want the oil in, I just put it in a little plastic bag in there first, and then away you go. But yeah, that's my little tinder pouches that I'm making up. And yeah, thanks for watching.